What's up, you guys, man? This is Pop Out News, man. Appreciate all the love and support, man. Thank y'all for being here. Exclusively on YouTube, man. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell so you get notified every time that I drop a video. Let's talk, though, man. We are a week away from this election. So I just want to let everybody know this is the final warning. Prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. It's going to go down. I'm just telling y'all, in this election, we're screwed either way. But a lot of people is like, well, why don't you still vote? Because it's your right to vote, and you need to vote, and you vote, and you vote, and you vote. Well, guess what? As my constitutional right says, I don't have to vote. You and people that want to vote, y'all go vote. That lets me know exactly what you are and who you are, which is fine. But just know that you're really trying to justify evil for evil. Just realize that's what you're doing. Because these politicians, they don't give a damn about you. And you think they do. And that's the psychotic part of this whole thing, is that we actually think that rich people really care about us. We're going to make it easy for the middle class and the middle class and the middle class. And then the middle class and the middle class. And what about the poor people that actually need it? I don't hear shit about them. Do you? You hear something about the middle class, the poor class, the ones that's below that? Do you hear about helping them up? Or do you just keep them in the dirt? What about the homeless people? Do you ever hear about people talking about the homeless people? Helping them? Because there's a lot of veterans out there who serve in this country. They blood, sweat, and tears down and come back to being homeless. That's out on the street. I don't hear nothing about them. I don't hear nobody talking about them. But you give it up for the middle class. Or the rich people getting tax breaks. Or this one getting tax breaks. Or that one getting tax breaks. Man, you're going to pay taxes. And that's going to be the case. You're going to pay taxes, regardless. You know. And to sit up here and act like one is better than the other is a BS. To sit up here and act like one is less evil than the other is, you're really crazy to justify voting on the two or the lesser of the two evil. Like, who's the lesser of the two evil? Which one I want to deal with? Which one this? Which one that? Well, you're justifying evil works for evil works. They're both evil. They both have done scummy things. But both of them have. One's evil. You can't compare evil to evil. It's evil. It's evil. Regardless of what you think about it and how you feel about it, it's evil. And the fact that you sit up here and you're trying to justify your stance based off of, oh, the middle class and she's looking out for this, or Trump is looking out for this one, he done this and that. And it's like, yo, it's propaganda. The shit that she's talking about that she's going to try to implement to help men, specifically melanated men, it'll never get passed in Congress. I can just promise you stuff and it'll never get passed. So stop that. We have to stop that. This is not the first time we heard somebody say that we are going to try to help the melanated people out. We're going to help them out. We're going to give money. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Y'all been trying to bribe us with money for years, and it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. And for everybody talking about Trump, you know, make America great again. It was never great. It's hard to make something great again when it was never great to begin with. Maybe for him and his folk, it was great. For that ain't my story. That ain't my history. That ain't my lineage. And so, to me, they're both. Be honest, they both comes of the earth for me, because you have one cosplaying with the culture that we watch people die for. We watch, like I said, then you got these. They're going on big platforms. They're giving talking points, and we literally watched a scripted interview. Literally scripted interview. It looked like, she got the questions beforehand. And, hey. That's just what it is. And so, the problem that I'm having with everybody out there that's saying, "Oh, if you don't vote, you that's a vote for Trump," or no, it's a vote for nobody. Like the fuck it is. It's a vote for nobody. Because let me tell you this: a lot of you people that are voting for Kamala voted for Biden before, and you see how that turned out. So I don't believe in nothing you niggas are saying. Sorry. And I'm saying niggas because there's a lot of y'all out there who are trying to tell people how they should think and how they should feel. No. You shouldn't think or feel nothing. It's not your job to tell nobody how they should feel or if they should vote or not. That's not your job. Mind your damn business and you vote. You worry about somebody else voting, you vote. Because that's what you want to do. You can't force nobody that don't want to vote to vote. I said I ain't voting on the two lesser of the two damn evils, and that's what I'm standing on. And anybody that got a problem with that, we can have a conversation. I'm going to tell you the same thing. I am not picking who is less out of the two evils. They both some evil motherfuckers and have done evil things. I am not picking who is less evil to appease you niggas. I won't do it. I won't feel like I'm obligated to. That's the thing about not being programmed. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not programmed. Here, you want me to vote when that don't even matter. When we watch an election where somebody literally got more votes than somebody, and because they didn't win the electoral vote, the electoral college vote, they lost the election. So how much does your vote really count? When you can vote on somebody, they get more votes than the person that actually won. Don't that sound don't that sound stupid? Use your damn brain. Y'all crack me up. I'm not telling nobody not to vote. I'm telling you what I'm not going to do. I'm not out here trying to convince people not to vote. Do what you need to do. But don't ask me to go with you. That's what I'm telling you. Because I'm not. This is the final warning. World War III has started, and we are behind. Y'all worry about abortions and women's rights and all that Me Too stuff, which is very important. Don't get me wrong. But there's more to it than that. We're about to go to war. We don't have time to worry about women's rights. Sorry. Just being real with y'all. That's going to be a little controversial, of course. But you heard what I said. We're about to be at war. Women's rights is on the least of our... I'm sorry. It just is right now. We're at war. They're about to blow it away. So you and your stomach will be blown away if we don't get focused on what we need to do. You and your stomach. It'll be gone. So we need to focus. We worried about so much of this other stuff. So I'm sorry, on my list, that's why that didn't move me. Not that, because of course I want women, and you know what I'm saying? But to me, it should be in certain situations. That's my opinion, nobody else's. It doesn't matter because I'm not a woman, so I can't decide and tell what you should do with your body. But I'm just saying, if you're asking me personally, I think it should be under circumstances. Certain circumstances, they should have to fit the criteria of that. You can't just do it to get a get out of jail free card because you want to continue to have unprotected sex. Anyway, I'm off that. Last final warning before it all goes to shit next week. Be careful going out the day of the election. Be protected. Protect yourself. Watch when you're at these voting polls. And watch the next day after the election. That is the most dangerous times. Be careful. They say that the military can kill Americans on American soil. They signed that executive order. I'm just letting y'all know this. Y'all be careful. All right? Listen, this is the Pop-Out News, man. I appreciate all the love and support. I want to thank y'all for being here, man. Until next time, peace.